Hello, grade 11 students. Welcome to TV Eskwela. Brace yourself for another episode of fun-filled learning experience with me, teacher Patrick Malunes Aculado, from the Learning Park of Culture and Excellence, Gabi National High School, Compostela West District, for the subject Reading and Writing Skills. Are you ready? Yes, you are. I know you are excited. In the previous episode, you have learned about the patterns of written text across disciplines. You have learned that written text follows certain writing patterns or even combinations of the different writing patterns. In this episode, you will gain additional knowledge about the properties of a well-written text. Guided with these learning targets, you are expected to comprehend 2 out of the 4 properties of a written text, evaluate a written text based on its properties, and reflect the importance of understanding the properties of a written text in today's situation. But before we proceed, let us answer this pretest to check what you already know about this lesson. Fill in the blanks. Write the word that is missing to make the following sentences complete. You can choose your answers from the words inside the box. Write your answers on your answer sheet. You have few seconds to do this task. Your timer starts now. Time is up! Okay, let us check your answers. Number 1. Did you answer topic outline and sentence outline? You are correct! Topic outline and sentence outline are 2 types of outline. Number 2. For question number 2, if you answered hence and however, then you got it right. Because hence and however are examples of transition words. Number 3. Did you answer organization? Impressive! Organization is the skeleton of writing. Number 4. If you answered spatial, you are correct because spatial is arrangement of ideas according to geographical order. Number 5. The answer for this question is signal devices. Anyone got the correct answer? Impressive! Signal devices are words that provide readers an idea on the progress of paragraph. Did you get the correct answers? Great! Come on, let's go! The first property of a well-written text is organization. Organization is a framework of writing. It is achieved when there is a clear statement of purpose, position, facts, examples, specific details, definitions, explanations, justifications, or opposing viewpoints. Thus, the ideas are logically and accurately presented. To organize the ideas in a text, a writer should create an outline before writing. Outline can be considered as a roadmap of your writing. Moreover, an outline presents the order of the subtopics. Now here are the rules for outline mechanics. Number 1. Subdivide topics with numbers and letters, followed by a period. Number 2. Heading and subheading must have at least 2 parts each. Number 3. Be consistent. Choose between the sentence or topic outline. Do not mix them together. Speaking of outline, there are 2 types of outline: topic outline and sentence outline. Topic outline has headings which are presented in single words or brief phrases, while sentence outline has headings which are given in complete sentences. Remember, when creating an outline, consider to work on the most logical flow of details, the correct order of the information to include, using the subtopics you formulated. Put your subtopics with a basis that supports them, may it be in words or phrases, into a diagram or list that presents the flow of your information from the beginning to end. The second property of a well-written text is coherence and cohesion. Coherence is achieved when ideas are connected in a logical manner to be easily understood by the reader. It is connected with coherence devices like thus, moreover, indeed, and etc. to emphasize the relationship of ideas to avoid overlook or misunderstand. Cohesion is the connectivity of ideas in a text where pronouns, transitional device, and repetition techniques are applied. Now, how can we organize the details of a paragraph? Yes, we can organize them according to chronological order, spatial order, and emphatic order. Number 1. Chronological order. Chronological order is the arrangement of ideas within the order of how they happen. Here is an example. During the pandemic, my daily schedule as a senior high school student changed in a single eye. I woke up late since I did not go to school anymore. I then checked my phone for unread messages in Messenger and looked for new status on Facebook. I only ate lunch though my mother prepares our breakfast early. Then went to bedroom again to watch movie on my laptop and to avail the air condition since it was too hot outside. During dinner time, my mother called me to eat with them. I helped in washing the dishes so that she will not be angry with me. And those same routines happened every day until now. Note that the student in the example describes his or her routine from waking up to dinner time, showing the order according to how they happen. Number 2. Spatial order. Spatial order is arrangement of ideas according to geographical order. Example: our vacation in Marinduque is one of the most memorable for me. We attended a beach wedding under a sunset scene. White flowers were beautifully arranged on the right and on the left. White flowers were beautifully arranged on the right and on the left side of the aisle and on the top of every table. White fairy lights were hanged above and it sets the mood romantically. To the left, displayed the food after the wedding with the gorgeous cake next to it. Everything was perfect and one of the best wedding I ever attended. Have you noticed the phrases on the right, on the left, to the left, and next to? Very good! These phrases showed how the ideas in the paragraph is being arranged according to geographical order or according to where they are put in place. Number 3. Emphatic order. Emphatic order is arrangement of ideas from least to most important details or from the most to least important details. Example: the presence of trees everywhere is important ever since. Primarily, trees give beautification and shades around. However, most important purpose of trees is that they provide oxygen, improve air quality, climate amelioration, conserving water, preserving soil, and supporting wildlife. That is why people should understand the benefits that trees provide to the environment. In the paragraph, the organization moves from the least important idea, which is trees give beautification and shade around, to the most important idea, which is trees provide a lot of benefits to the environment. To make sure that there is coherence and cohesion with our writings, we also need to learn signal devices. Signal devices are the words that supply readers an idea of how the details of the paragraph are progressing. The first signal device is transitions. Transitions are the words that connect ideas to each other in order to have clear flow of details. In transitions, we have many words that we can use. In order to denote time in our sentence, we may use while, when, until, thereafter, then, subsequently, shortly, later, meanwhile, before, during, finally, earlier, after, next, since, and etc. For sequence, we may use first, second, finally, last, another, first, second, finally, last, another, besides, moreover, further, furthermore, and etc. To denote space in our writings, we may use behind, below, above, next to, and etc. For illustration, you can use to illustrate. For example, specifically, for instance, and etc. To show comparison in your composition, you may use in the same manner, likewise, similarly, also, in comparison, to, and etc. To express contrast, use these words. On the other hand, though, yet, at the same time, however, nevertheless, but, despite, on the contrary, although, and etc. For cause and effect, we have because, for this reason, if, otherwise, so, then, thus, and etc. For conclusion, you may use on the whole, therefore, that is, to sum up, in short, in conclusion, in other words, and etc. Another signal device is repetition. Repetitions could be a word, a phrase, or a full sentence, or a poetical line being repeated to feature its importance in the entire text. Example: it's okay to try than not to try at all. The word being repeated here is try, which emphasizes that we should try instead of not trying at all. Next example: the girl was a good singer because her mother was a singer and her great-grandmother was a singer. For this example, singer is being repeated several times to give the readers the idea how good the girl is in singing. We also have synonym as a signal device. Synonyms are words or phrases that has similar in meaning to avoid repetition. Example, we have experience, expertise, mature, adult, receive, take, creature, individual. And last but not the least, we have pronouns. Pronouns are words that connect to the original word that the pronoun replaces. Example: Felix is the new CEO of Happy Bee Company. Aside from that, Felix Castro is a philanthropist who helps people during the pandemic. Felix Castro is also known as strict but effective leader in his workplace. Did you notice that Felix Castro was mentioned in the paragraph many times? So instead of using Felix Castro repeatedly in the paragraph, we can replace it with a pronoun he. Here is the correct example. Felix Castro is the new CEO of Happy Bee Company. Aside from that, he is a philanthropist who helps people during the pandemic. He is also known as strict but effective leader in his workplace. How does it sound? Is it correct? We use the pronoun he to make it cohesive and coherent. Did you wonder why do we have to study the properties of a well-written text? Well, here is the answer. As a student, you should know the importance of the properties of a well-written text. Having a well-written text makes it easier for you to express your work to your readers. You will be able to deliver the ideas you have in mind in an orderly manner. You can use your knowledge in other subjects since English has been a medium to most of the subjects in senior high school. You may also use this soon at college by doing research, writing essays, reaction papers, making speeches, and many more. You may also use this when applying for a job by writing your application letter or resume. Therefore, it is imperative that you need to learn the properties of a well-written text. Did you guys learn something today? Fantastic! Now it's time to test your knowledge with the next activity. Are you ready? Okay, let's go! Read and choose the letter of the correct answer. I will read the question twice, so listen carefully. Number 1. The following are types of outline except for... I repeat, the following are types of outline except for A. Signal devices, B. Topic outline, or C. Sentence outline. And the correct answer is letter A. Signal devices. Number 2. These are the words that provide an idea to the readers on the progress of paragraph. These are the words that provide an idea to the readers on the progress of paragraph. A. Spatial, B. Organization, or C. Outline. Did you answer B? Organization? You are correct. Number 3. This is known as the skeleton of writing. I repeat, this is known as the skeleton of writing. A. Spatial, B. Organization, or C. Outline. The answer for question number 3 is letter C. Outline. Number 4. It is where ideas are connected logically. It is where ideas are connected logically. A. Coherence, B. Cohesion, or C. Outline. Yes, the correct answer is letter A. Coherence. Number 5. It is where sentences are arranged according to the geographical order. It is where sentences are arranged according to the geographical order. A. Spatial, B. Organization, or C. Outline. Yes, the correct answer is letter A. Spatial. Did you get the correct answers? Good job! To learn more, please answer the other activities in your self-learning modules. Congratulations, young minds! You are now ready for the next module. I hope you enjoyed our journey today. Until next time, this has been your teacher for today, Patrick Malunes Aculado, from the Learning Park of Culture and Excellence, Gabi National High School, Compostela West District, saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!